President Naldo, what are the current updates regarding Super Typhoon Marie?
As we are all aware, the provinces of Luzon and Visayas was devastated by Typhoon Maring. It was signal number 4, a very intense typhoon that affects a locality. The people there experienced the strong winds for 12 hours, and the landfall touched down after 8 hours. The situation destroyed the community. All travels were suspended and evacuation to safer centers were completed before the areas were hit by the eye of the typhoon. As the typhoon approached, the wind worsened and they experienced light wind, which means the eye of the typhoon is over the locality. As the eye moves out of the area, the destruction of the worst weather commenced.
Could you please tell us the government's plan of action to fix the infrastructure destroyed by Typhoon Marie?
First of all, our Defense Secretary, Delfin Lorenzana, is already making overall assessments of the situation in typhoon-hit areas. I was with him earlier when he visited one of the cities there. We do our best to address the needs of the most vulnerable at the soonest possible time. This means 3 things. First, prioritize search and rescue and minimize loss of life and property. Second, secure surviving communities with food, basic health support, and water, while maintaining peace and order, and access to water and electricity.
Could you please tell us what necessary action is being done to restore communication and electricity in that devastated community?
Our Energy Secretary, Al Kusi, is also in the area to restore adequate communications between the national and local government so that real-time information aids decision-making and action. To restore electricity in cooperation with the local leaders of the community, starting with the erection of the fallen lamppost in the locality. He will clear and restore critical infrastructure such as lifeline roads, sea and airports to give way to the incoming deployment of trucks carrying supplies and aid to the affected areas.
How is the government responding to the basic necessities of the Super Typhoon Marie victims like relief goods with food and water supply, etc.?
The Disaster Coordinating Councils, such as Concerned and other disaster response organizations, such as NDRMC, are now fully responding to emergencies and in full to respond to the calamity. Our DSWD have deployed 200 trucks with enough supplies carrying relief goods, such as rice, canned goods, noodles, and clean water, for the sustenance of the survivors. Also included are temporary shelter blankets and hygiene kits.
President Naldo, what is your message to the people in Eastern Luzon and Visayas who were affected by Typhoon Marie?
When I came into the office, the Philippines was already being hit by increasingly powerful storms every year. Naturally, our approach to these disasters and how to respond to them has been steadily evolving, from being reactive to being very proactive. Even before Super Typhoon Maring, we had already been making a habit of prepositioning goods before calamities. We had also provided lead agencies the necessary funds to immediately address post-disaster needs. Rest assured that mobilization of aid and rescue have already been started. May I ask each and every one of you for prayers and support for our brethren who are affected by Super Typhoon Maring. Thank you and good evening.